I mean, if you can do it for $1,500 and roll in today's fee, I mean,
for $1,500.
Awesome.
And then
Dude, that's awesome.
I just put it down for a deposit that you gave us.
Okay.
Okay, I'm heading out for a job. Someone called, said the cables came off. Could be a broken spring, could be just the cable, but I'll let you know when I get there. See you later. Okay, you can see a cable hanging off the door right here on the outside. Let's see. How are you, garage door company?
Come on in.
All right.
On a broom or something, and then the garage door got tilted sideways, and it was hanging like this.
Yeah.
And what I did is I came to the side, I came to the other side, and my father-in-law unhooked the cables so that it would at least drop, you know?
Yeah.
So now we don't know what to do or what the next step is. You probably
all these are unwound right now, the springs, because the cables are the weight of the door is what holds those from unwinding.
Okay.
You guys took them off the bottom?
Well, yeah, I think it was from the bottom, because the thing, I lifted it all the way up.
No, yeah.
And unhooked them, and then we brought them down.
Well, at least you got it down. Let me get a...
Okay.
Oh, you have one that'll fit here?
Yeah, they've been using one of these. It drops
right here.
Yeah, like that. Take a little bit.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, that's good. As long as I can get to the
Down
cables.
over there.
I'm going to put a vice grip on the track, so I won't even use those. I'll put it where the roller is. Charge actually like $4.89 to reset cables, and this is kind of a little more than resetting them. They don't normally come off the bottom.
Well, I mean, I need to fix it, you know, whatever you can do.
No, I could get it working again, but yeah, normally when one comes off, when we reset them, the springs stay wound and the door's cockeyed.
Yeah, they did that.
And we can back wind it with the springs and not unwind anything. But this is kind of a lot different, a lot harder than just a regular resetting.
What about this right here got a little tilted, but that's okay?
Yeah, once it's rolling up evenly with the cables, that'll go back.
It will?
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
how much is a new garage door?
Now, probably, well, most people get insulated doors when they do, like, they look like they change theirs out. When they do like these type of homes, the developer will get a bid on something like a spec home. But homeowners normally get the better ones that are insulated and all that. So most people spend about $3,200 to $3,800 on a double door.
And if I decide getting, after you fix it, if I decide getting, will you transfer the fee over to a new one, or is it two separate things?
You can use that towards the deposit. Like you could say, yeah, I want to get a new door.
Well, I'm just saying I want to try out this fix, and if somehow it's, you know what I mean? Like if it starts being where I pay $500 here, $800 there, $600 there, I might as well get a new door. I don't want to get a new door. If you can fix it, if you can service it overall, that'd be great.
So you want me to go ahead and do it, or?
Yeah, I mean, let's do it. I need it. You know, see the price?
$489.
Let's do it. I need a garage door.
Yeah. I'll put a vice grip on the track.
Anything else you can like check? Because I think some of the wheels were kind of loose. I don't know if that's something you can tighten up or.
Yeah, I'll do all that. I'll make sure it runs right.
Okay, appreciate it.
Okay, I'm gonna push this thing back.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, that should hold.
That should hold.
Yeah. And then clamp this on. Okay. Spaghetti.
Huh?
Spaghetti.
Yeah. This looks a little tilted.
Huh?
This little thing looks tilted.
Yeah, that'll all straighten up after. No, it's just sitting wherever it's sitting. But once I set the drums and all that, it'll all go back. Because the drums are what determine how it's being pulled. And none of that's set right now. Okay. Gotta preset your shaft here. Make sure it'll snap on. Okay. Get first cable. That's the first one. Put one cable on. And we're gonna go over here. This one's gonna go here. Make sure that cable's free in the middle there. Gotta get under here. Get under here. Push that cable on the other side of the track so that it's free from this. There. So why you gotta stand on things. Now we're gonna hook this cable on. Make sure it starts off right. So it's going in the right holes, right groove. Okay, now just have to wind the springs. Okay, taking me about 15 minutes. Now the door is opening. Okay. It works good, but your top limit doesn't work. It overrides the limit and it keeps going. That's probably why the cable came off. Because,
what does that mean? How can I fix it?
Well, go ahead and push the button and I'll show you what happens. Okay, when it gets to the bottom here, right here, you'll see another limit switch right there. That shuts it off right there when it hits the ground. When it opens, go ahead and open it. It's supposed to hit this one and shut off, but the spring, see how it's just floppy? There's a little spring that kicks it back. Go ahead and stop it by hand.
So what's the deal with this part right here?
Well, it's a limit switch. So they don't make them like that anymore. They're internal now.
Yeah.
These are external ones where it's hitting right where it should stop right now.
But it doesn't stop.
Well, there's a spring on the other side that pushes up and hits the copper, and it has a wire on it and tells it to shut off.
Yeah.
That spring inside broke, so now it's just flopping there. So
Can you fix it?
I don't have something that old.
Just like a spring in it.
No, it's not like it's almost like a paper clip. It's a little thing on the other side of it. You'll just have to stop it by hand because that one's not working. So, but the door works. I mean, unless
stop it by hand every time I open the door.
no, you'll just have to stop it on the up, otherwise it'll just keep going until it rams into the back of the opener. But that has nothing to do with the door. That's the opener. I mean, they don't really make them that way anymore. Get ready to stop it when it gets near there. Good stop.
So I have to stop it?
Until that's either fixed. I don't even know where to get there. They're just too old of a, they don't make them like, they make them internal now. They have switches and stuff in them.
Because I mean, what if we like open it when we're coming in from outside?
Go ahead and close it. Unless you get a new opener. I mean, the garage door opener. I mean, you see when I hit this one here, it shuts off because the spring inside is still working. So it shuts off wherever you set those. So these were set.
Oh, there's got to be something.
No, you see how this is just floppy, this? Yeah. There's no spring in there. It probably fell on the ground and broke in half. They do that all the time. And then this one here, it has spring to it. You hear it?
Yeah.
So that pushes up on a piece of copper and makes the connection. This one doesn't have anything that's making the contact behind it anymore. See, there's a piece of copper up there that it touches and it would shut it off. Before it used to go, it hit and shut off, but now there's just floppy there. So you need a new limit switch, which this Genie's been sold out to a Chinese company 15 years ago.
It just keeps coming, or just go all the way to the back?
Yeah, or I could maybe tape a piece of conduit so it doesn't ride all the way back. It'll hit against the conduit if it does.
And it stops.
But that's not a repair. That's just, if it goes too far, it backwinds the springs, and that'll cause the cables to come off.
So that's probably what happened, huh?
Yeah, that, or you said something went in the way, but I would say it would be this. This might have broke and you didn't know. You might find it's not going to be fixable even if you find it, because it's like when you bend metal back and forth, eventually it breaks. It's like that.
Look at that thing. It's like.
Yeah, that's the capacitor. You might want to just think about getting a new opener.
There's smoke coming out of it.
That's the capacitor. It's a starting because it's getting hot from doing it. There's a thing in there that starts it.
Yeah, I never did that before.
I know, because you probably weren't using it up and down so many times in a short period of time. So these are obsolete. You can buy a cheap one at Home Depot and just put it in yourself. They're way better than these. You never have to grease them. They're super quiet, but they're 3-piece rails. We don't do those ones, but to save money, if you want to just put it together yourself and take this one down and put that one up. That's not fire. That's actually acid, that smoke you're seeing. It's from the starting capacitor.
So do I have to get just the track, or do I have to get a new engine?
No, it'll be this whole thing.
What about that?
And it comes in a box where you snap it together. You just put the rails, snap them. You don't have to use even tools.
How much do you charge to do one of those?
Ours are the professional line. So that was a professional line at the time, but it was a stripped model. It might even say it.
This is Genie Pro, yeah.
Oh yeah, so yeah, they were the professional line at the time, but it was, like I said, these track homes, they don't buy the ones with the features. This had the same worm drive, same motor, but it didn't have a light cover, it didn't have anything. But I mean, it's worked for a long time. This thing's probably 35 years old.
Do you have to get the new engine or just the track?
Well, they don't even sell Genie anymore, so you can't use any of this stuff. So you just there's 2 bolts on there, you take down, you unplug the wires. See that radio receiver hanging with the antenna out? They're all internal now. You don't touch any of that anymore. We used to have to mount those and plug them in and all that. Now it's all internal inside the motor. So everything's internal. So when you get the motor head, you just snap it together and then bolt it down, and it would look like this, but it would be a lift master. That's what everybody gets, Chamberlain. And then you just take this one down, put this one up.
So you only sell the professionals? You don't sell like the normal stuff?
Yeah, the stuff we sell is a little more expensive, but I mean they're much better. I just did one yesterday, and it was discounted for $1,500. Your guys, you can buy those over there for about maybe $350 right now, the cheapest one. But I wouldn't buy the cheapest one from Home Depot. They all do the same thing, and everybody said I just want it to open and close. But when they get the good ones, they like all the features. You can, on the good ones, it has a battery backup. If you have a power failure, it still works. You can use your iPhone to open the door. If your door has a camera on it, so if someone's making a delivery, or if your door opened, you could be in Los Angeles or Chicago. If someone opens your door, it'll text your phone, and you can see who's in your garage, and you can close it from there by pushing the button. And if you forget to close it and drive away, or you're asleep and you forgot to close it and it was open all night, it'll close after 20 minutes. And you never have to put light bulbs in them. It's got a whole ring around the whole thing, and you never have to change them. They last forever. They're those things like in the gas station. There's little dots. Those are the expensive ones.
So if I buy that $1,500 from you, will you throw in today's fee? Roll it in?
But you'll have to pay for it today. I can put it towards that. So, but I could do it that way. But I mean, if you want to just keep this.
But I don't want to be having to, because people come in and out to like we leave, right?
Yeah.
Let's say we left or somebody pulling in and they open the garage and they don't hit the second time. That thing would just keep going, right?
Absolutely. Right now it'll keep going.
And there, like a simple thing like that doesn't have a fix to it?
Not now, because nobody buys these kind anymore. They're all internal. All the limit switches are done with buttons now. And they went to screws and dials. Now it's all electronic. They even have Wi-Fi built into the openers. They're so much better than what you got. I mean, they're very nice, and they're smooth.
So, and it comes with the remotes too and everything?
Yeah. I can even throw in a keypad if you want.
The keypad? I mean, if you can do it for $1,500 and roll in today's fee, I mean.
Yeah, I just have to get paid for today and then come back and then the balance. Yeah. Yeah, check's fine. We do Zelle and Cash App and Venmo.
Venmo?
Any of them?
Venmo, yeah.
Okay. Okay, here's Venmo.
How much?
$489, and then I'm gonna write you a receipt, and it's gonna deduct it, and then you pay that when we're done.
Okay, and you can do it for $1,500, yeah?
Yeah, I'll write it for 15 minus 489, and the balance will be. I'm gonna give you a receipt with everything on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Would be 1,011, right?
Mm-hmm.
For 1,500.
Awesome.
And then
Dude, that's awesome.
I just put it down for a deposit that you gave us.
Okay.
And then
will you be the one that's installing or no?
If I do it, it would have to be on Monday.
That'd be good because I'm actually
okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do Monday.
Yeah. See you Monday at
2 to 4. I have it on there. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
That ended up being $489 for the cable reset. When we were done with the job, he wanted a new opener, which I ended up selling the whole thing for $1,500. I threw in fixing his door today. So I got to come back on Monday and install a new opener there. So the total profit will be about $1,200. If you want to get in this business, I highly recommend this garage door trade. People are calling every day. Their garage won't open, the cable broke, the spring broke. People are always wanting their door fixed. They're backing into their doors. They comes off the track. The doors fall off the track. So if you guys want to learn this business, we have a great opportunity for anybody. Even women can do this. It's not a heavy job. It's basically working with your hands at eye level, most of the stuff. You're not reaching, you're not kneeling down. Maybe once in a while you might have to, but the majority of the time you're on your feet. Everything is within reach of you. It's not a strenuous job at all. It's better to be in shape, but I mean, anyone can do it. Not that I'm in good shape, but if I can do it, you can do it. You get certified, you show up to their house, you're the pro, you're the expert, they're happy to see you. They'll pay you basically anything you want. They just want to get their door fixed and working again, and they want to either get their car out or they want to go to work or whatever the situation is. They always are happy to see you. So get involved. Sign up, garagedoortrainingschool.com. You can get certified. Once you're certified, you'll have the knowledge, you'll have the confidence to go do this kind of repairs. You're not going to get it by sitting there on the couch, and nobody's going to teach you. I wouldn't take you out to teach you how to do this business, and you're not going to know anything. And most people that do piecework, they just don't want to drive around with someone all day teaching them. And most of the time, the person ends up quitting and doing the work for themselves. I'd feel like I was wasting my time the same way everybody else does. So you can learn this business, in 30 days, you could be in business. You can get your business license. You can get the accreditation, you can get the experience. If you already have a truck, I don't know if you have a truck, you can use a van, whatever you want to use. And you can be in business in 30 days making this kind of money. This business is a gold mine, and nobody will tell you about it because they're all making so much money in it, they don't want you to know about it. But I'm telling you, this is a hidden jewel that nobody's going to ever tell you about. You just need to learn how to, work with the cables and the springs, which to a layman person, they sound complicated. They look dangerous and all that. But once you know this stuff, it's like I could do this in the dark. I've actually done them in the dark. People have a power failure sometimes. They've had a power failure in the rain. And I'm in the garage and the lights go out and I can still wind the springs, I know where everything is. It's like dancing. I don't even have to think. I have women all the time. They try to call their handyman. And I've had the same thing said to me over and over by women especially. They say, oh, I called my handyman, but he didn't want to touch it. He doesn't know how to work on garage doors. So they recommended calling a garage door guy. Nobody really knows how to work on these. Even contractors, they will try every part of the house. They'll sheetrock, they'll put in the ovens, they'll run the electrical, they'll build the foundations, they'll frame up, they'll put in the interior doors, the front doors. But when it comes to the garage door, never will they do it. They're going to always call a garage door guy because even they don't want to mess with the springs or the cables and all that. So you are a specialty trade that almost like an elevator guy. You know it goes up and down, but you would never try to attempt to put one in case you did something wrong. It's the same thing with the garage doors. They don't understand them enough. They'd rather have a professional go out there and deal with it. It's the same thing with homeowners. 9 out of 10 homeowners don't even know who to call. I mean, when they find you and they Google you or they have a coupon, they see you do it and their door's not working good or their door breaks, they remember they have the coupon or they look you up and you're online there, they're going to call you. You're going to be happy they got a hold of someone because they didn't know who to call, or you get recommended. I'm telling you, garage doors is the best specialty trade, and there's a lot of business in it. I'm telling you, this is the best opportunity for anybody looking to make a lot of money doing basically a specialty trade job where not everybody can do it. If you learn this trade, you're going to be definitely getting calls. If you advertise or you send out any type of flyers, you're going to be getting calls. It's not whether I might get calls, you will get calls. And a lot of garage door companies, when they know you do it, they're going to run into you when you're picking up parts, or they're going to see your truck when it has the lettering on it, or they're going to ask you if you hang doors or you repair, can you work for them? You're going to be getting approached by everybody you see. So you'll see, it's kind of weird. You're going to all of a sudden be a popular guy once they know you do garage door. And you'll be calling me and thanking me that you listened to this commercial. And everything I'm telling you right now, you're going to say is absolutely the truth. I can't even get out of this business. It's so good. Well, I've been doing it almost 40 years. I'm still doing it. If a business is good, you stay in it. I mean, my spare time, I'd rather go make money. So, and I'm telling you, if it was hard, I wouldn't be doing this today on a Saturday. So it's not hard, and there's good money. If I can go make $1,200 to $1,500 in 20 minutes work, I'm going to go do it. I mean, rather than sitting around, it's almost like, why retire? So I'd rather do this than to sit around. This is more rewarding for me. I actually like repairing garage doors, believe it or not. So anyway, you guys need to pay attention to what I'm telling you, because a business like this, there's really none out there. We've tried to think of any business. We've sat down and tried to think any business that pays like this, is this quick, and it fulfills every need that you want in a business. Everything is good about it. You get paid on every job right away, good money. There's a lot of work. It's easy. You back right up to the door. You don't have to go upstairs or, crawl under houses or go up on the roof. You don't have to work in the rain. Everything about this business is a positive. Garage door never slows down. Garage door repairs. There's every day, it's the same thing. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's winter, summer, night, day. Springs are breaking. Every time you open the door, springs are breaking all over. Like, since I've been talking, just in this one area I'm in right now, probably 20 springs broke. They all need to be repaired. The only way you're going to really learn this the right way is to get online and sign up for that class, www.garagedoortrainingschool.com. At the end, you'll get a certification with your name and everything on it. You'll also learn the most common repairs. You'll learn how to hang a door, hang an opener. You'll learn every type of thing there is that comes up in the garage door industry, like jobs I'm going on today. You see, you can make this back in, one call or 2 calls. You can make that tuition fee back. Sign up, garagedoortrainingschool.com. You can get certified. Let me tell you guys, why do you guys want to go out and get a regular job? Be gone from your house all day long. You got to wake up early, be there, someone else telling you what to do. And you got to wait to get your check mailed to you or wait 2 weeks to get paid. And you get a little chump change. You're a hamster on a wheel. You're spinning your wheels. You're just running in the same place. You're not making any extra money. When people get chump change handed to them, they can't even pay their bills. You need to make above and beyond your bills, and you're never going to be able to do it working for somebody. I mean, this is extra cash for me. I can go blow this, and I can still go out and make more money. Get out there and start doing garage door repairs. I promise you. I have people calling me almost every day thanking me for getting them in this business. I have one guy calls me all the time out of Boston that's taken our course. And he said he's indebted to me for the rest of his life because he cannot believe how much money he's making. You guys sitting there wondering if it is right for you. I get phone calls all the time, people saying, oh, I'm going to do this as my side business. And I always tell them, you're never going to do your business you're in now once you do garage door. You're going to see how fast you make money, how much money you make, getting paid right away. You're never even going to look at that what you're doing today. You're going to be in the garage door business, but you got to take that first step. You got to learn the basic fundamentals of how the springs and cables and all that work so you're able to repair the garage doors. No company out there is well known in the business. People don't know garage door companies. So when their garage door breaks, they just get the first person that's willing to come out. So if you're on the web and they type in garage door repair and you pop up, another one pops up, whoever responds first gets the job. That's all you got to do. You just got to get to the job. That's all they care about. They don't care who you are, how long you've been in business. You can get in the race today and make what all these guys who are making thousands and thousands of dollars every day, you can just jump right in. You don't have to build up a reputation or anything because nobody knows garage door people. They just call you to get their garage door repaired. You could be anybody. I know guys literally are making over $40,000 every day in this garage door business. You do the math and you do it times around 300. They're making like $12 million a year doing this. So if you want to go to your regular job and settle for that, you're not made for garage door. You're not made to make extra money. You're just one of the working bees. If you want to make a lot of money, get in the garage door business. I promise you. I want to hear from you too. Once you're in this money and in this business and you're doing all these jobs, you're getting all these checks, I want to hear from you because exactly what I'm telling you is exactly what's going to happen. Once you're in this business, they will call you. You're not McDonald's or Home Depot. You're just ABC Garage Doors, and the other guy is called, 123 Garage Doors. Whatever it is, homeowners don't know or care who they call. So if you get the call and you tell them you could come out there right away, they're going to hire you. Don't let these other guys make all the money. I'm telling you, if you get in, you'll make great money in the garage door business. Why work for somebody else and make a little chump change and you have to be gone all day? I mean, you could go out and in 2-3 hours a day, you can make, thousands of dollars every day. And you can expand, you can get bigger, you can go in other areas and double, triple your money and have other people doing it for you. Show them how to do it and they can be bringing you money every day. It'd be entering your account, you could be getting checks, you could be getting cash. I mean, this is not a lie. This is real money. These are all $100 bills. Wait a minute, there's a 20 in here. How did this get in here? You want to go out every day? This is what you're going to get at the end of the week. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all you get when you work your ass off for someone. This is what you get. This is what you get when you work for yourself. You could do whatever you want in life. You can't do nothing with that. Your cost of living is going to kill you, and you're not even going to have enough money to pay cost of living. Go out every day and make thousands of dollars every day. And this isn't a scam. This is real. You can make thousands. Look at this. This is in 1 month. I mean, you could go out every day and make this kind of money. People will call you. You could get right into this market. You don't have to be an established company and then after a while they get to know you. You could be Joe Blow here and you could go against the top company today. People don't know who they're calling when their garage door breaks. They don't care what your name is. Whoever they call is who's going to make the money. You could get into this business and make as much as these guys. Some of these guys are making $40,000, $50,000 every day. and they're doing nothing. They've done the work, but now they got people all over the place doing the repairs for them. You could get right in that market, get right in the same advertising line as them, and you'll get the same calls. You get out there, you make the money, and they don't. Earlier, I told you what I made that month. This is what I made year to date, and we're only in March. So you decide what you want to do. You want to work for a company, make a few chump change dollars where you can barely pay your bills. I'm still paying my bills and I have leftover. This is my leftover in cash only. I also do charges and I do checks and I do all that stuff too. So this is what people pay in cash. So if you think this is a business for you, that's great. If you don't, then good luck to you.